I was looking at the jury, right? Who's on the jury? Obviously, we're not gonna see no faces, but just want to throw it out there, get y'all fellas' thoughts on it. So, Derek Chauvin is being charged with second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. The jury selection started on March 19th, and the jury consists of 3 Black men, 2 of which who are immigrants, 1 Black woman, 2 women who identify as multiracial, 2 white men, and 6 white women. So altogether that's 14, and so the 12, and obviously you have 2 alternates just in case one person may drop. Now here's something to consider, right? So the jury pool started out was of 326 people. 60 people were interviewed and questioned, trying to determine whether they were fit to be a part of the trial and the jury. And here's the kicker. So when I was reading about it, it said 2 people were taken away from the jury after originally being selected because they admitted they would not be able to judge fairly because Minneapolis had paid George Floyd's family the $27 million settlement. And so they kind of just like, hey, y'all cut them boys a check. I think y'all up to something. I ain't gonna be able to judge fairly. I smell something fishy. And so they would drop. It was 2 people. It didn't say whether they were male or female or their race. It just said that they had got dropped again after hearing that Minneapolis gave George Floyd's family a $27 million settlement. Hearing all that with the jury selection, obviously, it's what you can prove in court. I know earlier Christian, a few episodes back, Christian was talking about the official coroner's report. I forgot that hyper is something excited delirium. Excited delirium, and so forth. So like hearing all that, like I don't know who wants to take this right now. Do y'all make anything of this? Is it too early to tell? Do y'all care? I mean, I think we should care about like who's on the jury, but like who would like to poke at this?
Go ahead, Black Peace. Go ahead, Black Peace.
Well, I'm about to say, at least from off rip, I mean, it sounds pretty legit from the beginning. It sounds like a decent variety of people that's gonna call it how they see it rather than be persuaded, which me, in my opinion, I kind of, what's up?
I'm sorry, I want to make sure I give y'all everything before y'all go. Forgive me. So when it went out that the Minneapolis paid out the settlement, Derek Chauvin, the attorney, tried to go to the judge and was just like, yo, can we like get this moved out of this district tried to move the court out of like that particular city, and the judge denied that motion. And obviously the Derek's attorney felt like, I don't think that's gonna help us any with us like paying out or y'all paying out a settlement. So I just wanted to get that 2 cents as well. I'm sorry, Darnell.
Oh, you're good. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like the people just want justice and fairness. Like you could find an actual way to prove everything to be accurate, and which the information I appreciate from Christian, honestly, I was very enlightened from it. That's all that matters. Like keep it even. Don't, bombard it with this kind of people, that kind of people. The way you described it, you had a couple of African Americans that are not from here. That's a good start. Being African American from here, that's kind of, because that's kind of like bias to begin with. But the fact that they're doing that, biracial women and men and so on and so forth, it helps out the situation of it actually being somewhat called a fair case. It won't be as blank and as obvious to show favoritism to one or other side. So hopefully it'll be somewhat of a overall justice to the situation with the people claim they want. And at the end of the day, that's what is looking like it's going to be delivered, especially with the judge actually denying the moving of the situation. I like that. I like for them to say, you know what, we're going to deal with it right here. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. We're going to get this done fair as possible. That's what the people want.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised that they had 2 Well, okay, I'm not that surprised because I know that the defense attorneys have slightly more power in choosing who gets on the who becomes a juror or not. So I would think that they would choose foreign or immigrant Africans or African ancestry people on there. But I do think after I was looking more into, I didn't realize they had the second degree manslaughter charge that they were charging them with. That I do think that they can get. I don't, after looking at the law, I don't see a way that he's not convicted of second degree manslaughter. Third degree murder, maybe. Second degree murder, I think it's highly unlikely that he's going to get convicted of that. But we'll see.
Real quick to read out that second degree manslaughter, the terminology of it. Second degree occurs when a person continues with a reckless act that they are aware of committing, and they consciously disregard the potential fatal risk involved to others. So just want to read that out to the people listening.
Yeah, so I think they can get a conviction. Now, I've listened to and I've looked at a bunch of stuff from lawyers on both sides of the case, and it's still, from what I've seen, it's still 50-50 on that, but I think it's very strong that they can get that the second degree manslaughter and possibly the third degree murder. The second degree murder charge, I don't think they'll be able to get, because that one, it has to be, he has to be committing a felony at the time. And so the felony charge, I think that the prosecution would try to prove that he was committing would be assault. But there's the defense would say he was just acting and doing what he was trained to do as an officer. So I don't think they'll be able to prove that he was committing felony at the time to get the second degree murder charge.
I was saying you was trying to say something earlier, Daisha. What you want to say, dog?
Right, actually, I like this because it's actually kind of giving me the feel of how we was before the playoffs. It was like, what you feel? I feel like the Chiefs, and I feel like the Bills, and I feel like Tom Brady. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I really got two words for this whole shit. It's called hung jury. I feel like that's what's gonna happen, bro. Like, get ready for it. I've been saying it. And Christian, this is where you come in, and black people, y'all need to not get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand that this the way it goes, and wait for Christian to come and say, yo, stop all that mad shit, get on your shit, fuck it, they're not liking you, get with the plan, stop crying, move on. So that's what y'all gonna have to do in the immediate future. There's gonna be a hung jury. They're gonna let this nigga go on some manslaughter shit, on some goddamn what's the boy George Zimmerman bullshit, and y'all gonna be mad again. So then Christian, y'all gonna give Christian ammo to be like, shut the fuck up, stop crying all the time. So that's my take on it. I'm going hung jury. They're not gonna get a very long sentence for some kind of reason. Like, come on, man, stop playing, man. Y'all know how this shit goes.